Hey guys, I'm Chelsea. For those that don't know me, I'm the owner of Bridget and Fox, and I have my sketchbook here. It's pretty big, but I just wanted to chill and draw, and I thought you guys could join me. I think there's a lot of horrible things going on right now in the world and in Minnesota specifically, and I think we all could use some chill, relaxation time. So I have my sketchbook. I have some pencils and pens, some colored pencils, and then I have this Celtic Tales book, fairy tales and stories of enchantment. And so I thought I would go through, and there are stories in here, and there are also drawings. So I think I'm gonna choose a drawing and or an illustration and make my own version. And I have a candle for ambiance. So feel free to just watch or you know, draw yourself, but it's just gonna be very chill, and I'm just gonna draw. And I can maybe tell you a little bit about this book. So you have different stories. You have one about tricksters, or different sections. Tricksters, the sea, quests, romance, and there's all these different stories. The Clumsy Beauty and Her Aunts. I guess I could do this. It might be better for you guys. Master and Man. Let's see. I'm gonna be mispronouncing some of this stuff because I don't know how to pronounce it, but the Kildare Puka. Kildare? Little White Thorn and the Talking Bird. That reminds me of like Little Red Riding Hood. I won't show all of these to you guys because that might be kind of boring. But this video is kind of supposed to be boring. The Witch of Fife. Fife? I think this one looks really cool, look. That one might be cool. I might do that one. I'm gonna use my ribbon for that one. Maybe do that. Ooh. Sea monster or sea creature. We don't know it's a monster. Let's not stereotype, right? I don't know how to say this, you guys. And I feel like when I pronounce it, it's gonna sound bad. Assipottle? Assipottle. And the Mesta Stoorworm. That one I really don't know how to pronounce. The soul cages? That sounds bad. There's another one I saw that looked cool. Let's see. Well, this one looks creepy. The red Etten. Do you guys want that there? I don't know. Oh my God. Okay. Already kind of concerning looking illustration, but then Tig O'Kane and the corpse. That sounds like a good creepy story. I better start drawing soon or you guys are gonna leave. The Witch of Loch Island. I'm gonna try to draw some of this. Okay, I'm gonna draw some of this. Okay, one last look. I think I'm gonna draw a fish first. I don't know if that's... Get all my pencils in order of how heavy they are, how thick they are. 4B. 5B, no 6B. So 2B is the lightest, 4B, and then 6B is the heaviest. So there's different, not thicknesses, but potency levels, so you can decide what kind of look you're going for. I'm gonna start with the lightest because I'm just trying to draw a fish and I want to get the shape, and also I don't know what I'm doing. Drawing is supposed to be relaxing, but sometimes I struggle with it because I want it to look a certain way, and then it doesn't look good, or it doesn't look the way I want, and then I'm criticizing myself. But I think it's one of the goals, I think, of art is to unwind and relax, and it can also be to get out feelings, and it's often not about looking the way you want it to. So we're doing this to have fun and to get our minds focused on something other than bad things, and get out some emotions through movement. And we got this fin. Actually, that fin, like, that fin juts out. It doesn't actually touch the body, which is kind of a cool visual, I think. So we're gonna follow that. We have all these little pieces of a fin. Okay, and then we have the face. I'm gonna make the eye pretty big because I think it looks cool like that. Doesn't need to look exactly, if you're trying to copy something, it doesn't need to look exactly like it, but sometimes you want to try that, and that's totally cool. Shit. See, I wanted this a little higher. If anyone is watching this, I appreciate you. And I hope your day or night is going well whenever you're watching this. And even if you don't draw, try it out, or try another form of art, even if you think you're not a creative person. I think everyone has some creativity in them. Okay. So, let me show you what I have so far. You see my fish? I think what I'm gonna do now is use pen, and then I might use my color pencils to fill in the color, because that's just, I don't know, it sounds good to me. I have different, what is this one? That's like it's like a thicker one. That could be good. That's very thick too. That's what she said. What's this one? That one's a little thinner. And then this is like, you know, one of those felt tip. Not as inky. Not as inky. So I'm gonna do some thicker lines and maybe some thinner ones. It's kind of scary with pen a little bit because, you know, you can't just erase it, but it's okay. My pen is drying out a little bit. So I'm going a little bit slower because it gives it the time for the ink to fill in. Okay. Yeah, and you might need to go over it again. Okay. These are a little thinner, but I'm going to use kind of the side of the tip, which is helpful. I kind of want to switch pens because this one is getting worn out. It's tired. So I'm going to give it a break and switch to this one. Okay. I want the eye to be pretty big. And then I'm going to do the pupil, and I'm going to leave a space in the pupil for like a white spot, like there's a reflection. Okay, I'm gonna go over some of it again to make the lines thicker. I think that can give it a more dramatic, fun look. Shoot. I feel like I should name this fish Gill. Gill. Gill it is. And then the tail. Okay. Oh, and I want to add some like stripes in the tail. I'm gonna do yeah, I kind of like trying to draw things I see or like from books or other thing or things I see in person, just objects. It can be kind of fun, and I usually get obsessed drawing different things like owls or trees or glasses, and then I move on to my next obsession. I don't know what that means. Okay, so now I'm gonna put some spots on the fish. In the illustration, they're like kind of perfectly round. I'm gonna make mine like more speckled and like imperfect. And then some on this side. I'm just doing some final touches on like the pen work. And then I want some lines here too. Okay. So then I have that's my fish so far, and then I'll just show you the fish again that I'm drawing is this fish. This one versus this. Okay. Now let's add some color to the fish. They did like a salmon pink. Okay. I think I'm gonna do a salmon pink and a dark green. It's kind of a fun I'm gonna make kind of like the edges, like right here and right here, a little bit darker than in the center, because I think that'd be kind of a cool look. Excuse me, I hiccup when I'm hungry and when I'm full, because I can't burp, and there's like a disease for it called the no burp syndrome. So if I hiccup, that's why, because my body is not normal. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna add some red around it to make, on the edges, to make that pop even more. Gill is looking good. I don't really draw fish really, but I think it's sometimes good to draw stuff you don't normally draw and get outside of your comfort zone. Even if you think you don't like drawing, like try coloring. Like get an adult coloring, or a kid. Get a coloring book. It can be like really relaxing. Okay. And then I'm gonna do dark green on this side of Gil. And I'm gonna do the same kind of approach with the coloring of darker on the edges. That's not how it was in the illustration, but I think it looks cool. And if you guys want me to draw anything another time, and you have a request, let me know. I'm not claiming to be a great artist or drawer, but that's okay. It can be just fun. People are really hard for me to draw. I'm not good at people. That takes a lot of skill that I don't have. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then maybe I'll do yellow on the inside of the green. Maybe a little bit more green. Okay. Hopefully I don't regret this choice. Okay. The lips. What color should the lips be? I think I might do like a dark red. Oh, this is a brown. I can't see. This looks like a dark red. Okay, I'm just gonna do this brown. Okay, now it looks a little bit more brown. Okay, his eyes. I'm gonna do this like bright blue because I think that would be pretty. How am I gonna make that? How am I gonna do this? I'll just do this. More saturated on the outside, and then more a little softer towards the center, towards the pupil. And then for his whatever head, I kind of want to do black. I think that will look like really good. Also, why can't I see colors right now? I keep thinking different colors are, I thought like 3 other were black, but they were like dark brown. If you guys do any sort of art and you see this video, let me know. You can leave something in the comments telling me what kind of art you do. If it's like music, an instrument, writing songs, poems, painting, ceramics, dancing. I'm a terrible dancer. I can't dance at all. Actually, I'm gonna make like a little like shadow around the eye. I feel like that gives it some like focus. Just gonna go really hard towards on this side, and it's lighter over here. I'm just deciding what color to do the fins. I think for the tail I'm gonna do black because I want it to be like kind of feel cohesive. I don't think I've read this story. I've read some of the stories in this book, this Celtic fairy tale book, but not all of them. And I don't think I've read the one from the fish I'm drawing, The Witch of Loch Island. I'll have to read that one. And I think I'm gonna do colors in these little stripes. I think I'm gonna do the pink, like the salmon pink. Yeah. I'm just gonna make those really color that harder in so it's brighter. Then I think I'm gonna do this top fin green. So it's kind of, you know, kind of want to stick with certain colors so that gill looks put together. Actually, I'm gonna do yellow in the center, kind of similar to here, and I'm gonna do that now because yellow can't really touch the green. It's better to put the lighter color first. There we go. Now finish the green. Just gonna go light out in this area. And I made this like little stripe, and I'm gonna do yellow for that. And then at the bottom, maybe I'll do the pink, but it like fades to red. I feel like that could look cool. And then I'm gonna do, this is gonna be all red. And this is gonna be I guess that one's gonna be all red too. And then I'll do, this one's all pink, like a darker pink. And then this one, I'm gonna do a mix of the two. And then all we have left is this fin. And I feel like we should do yellow so it pops. I'm gonna do then I'll do green and these little stripes. Oh, actually I lied. We have this little stripe. Maybe you can see it. What color do we want that to be? I feel like a lighter, like a pink, like the lighter color. Okay, and then I do have these little dots in here, but I'm leaving them white because I think they pop more. Okay, let me show you guys. So again, here's the fish that was my inspiration. And here is my fish. And again, the book, this comes from the story of the Witch of Loch Island and Celtic Tales, Fairy Tales and Stories of Enchantment. So that's it for today. I just wanted to have a chill video, and I hope you guys could maybe relax and draw too, or paint, or do something, or just watch and chill. If you watched this, I know it's really long, I really appreciate it, even if you watched part of it. I appreciate you all, and I hope everyone is safe and warm and has a great evening. Thank you.